because it's arbitrary. Uh, it could be either, really, but we're just, whichever. Uh, in the case that cur of action 1 is in the dictionary, but cur of action 2 is not in the dictionary, that would be the else case here. When that is the case, we can just go right with, oh, that's interesting. It's possible that neither are in the dictionary. In which case, what do we do then? I guess we just, I mean, what we want to do is we just don't show an outro. So I guess we'll have to change how that logic works. I have made many mobile games. If you go to my website, srsly.bz, there's a link to it in my info panel. Hero is a mobile game. So I haven't done it for iOS yet, but if you go to the page, and I'm not a web dev, so this website is going to look super dumb on mobile, but if you're on Android device, at the bottom of the page there's a link to download it for Android. It's just like it's not available in the App Store yet or anything. It's just like, but you can sideload it. This is just like this is like the current version. It's not like done, but it's like a finished demo, I guess. It's the core gameplay is mostly finished. I just before I release it on the App Store, I need to finish up the like the metagame and or like not the metagame, but like the menu systems and like the platform integration and cool stuff like that. I haven't added in anything along the lines of like leaderboards or anything like that, but I probably want to. So yeah, so Hero, Bebox, Grav, those are all playable on mobile. I also, those are the best ones. A few of my other projects are available for mobile, but those three that we just looked at were the only ones that. The reason they're the three that show up on the main page is because they're the ones that reached any level of like polish. I have like all my other projects are like really like they're really like they're the results of Game Jam, so they didn't get like a lot of attention. Where was I? Oh yeah, it was so I have to change the logic so that it's possible that there is no outcome graphically. There will still be an outcome in text, because in text I thought it was amusing if for every event that ever occurred. Oh, I never finished explaining the event system. For the text version, I thought, because like, with the text version I could add like anything I wanted just by adding in like a quick line of text, and it was really easy and like adaptable in that way. So I did. I just went crazy with it. And specifically, I made it so that for every event, you have the option to. This is not the same game as yesterday. The game that we were working on yesterday is done. Yes, James, we are making a game. In fact, we finished a game. Well, right. So last week, and including yesterday, we were working on we were doing a stream jam. Which, interestingly enough, we're doing again on Friday. Basically what we did is we, srsly.bz/rcty. So on Wednesday of last week, we were just like, hey, let's make a game. And so we made Rogue City. So here, I'll link it in the chat. This is the game we finished up yesterday. It was for a jam. So when I say it's finished, I mean, like it's finished in what you would kind of expect for a game from a jam. So, this is Rogue City. This is the project that we were working on yesterday, and we started this just randomly on last Wednesday. We were just like, honestly, I was a little bit bored, and I was a little bit, I wasn't sure which direction I wanted to go with Journey, or JRNE, the game that we're working on today, this one here. So I was just like, yeah, let's just do a jam. Basically, so for that day, everyone in chat, we all just decided, like, what should be the theme of our jam? What type of game should we make for this jam? And so then, we started on Wednesday, and then I got sick, so I didn't get to I didn't get to. Oh yeah, so you win Rogue City. Do you want me to spoil it for you? Because there is a win condition, but if I said it, it would. I mean, do you really want me to just tell you the answer? Um, I think you'll. It's hard to miss. Like you'll probably recognize it when you find it. I feel like. Um, uh, I'll just say like I'll say the win condition is out there somewhere. You just have to look for it. Is I guess the clue that I'll give you. Uh, and this will be the other clue that I give you. That's a clue. Interestingly enough. All right, so uh, oh, you saw me putting in the stars. All right, yeah. So like each of these. All right, let me get a point of scale. All right, so oh yeah, so every time you take a step, that's a distance of 1. Let's say that's like 1 grid square. Once you make it 300 grid squares away from the starting location, you have a chance to find the ultimate tower, like the Tower of Victory. So once you find the Tower of Victory, you win the game, and that's when the stars show up. So there you go. Until then, in order to get there, you just have to build up your energy. The way you do that is by collecting the cups. The cups are also how you build your town, and also you get the more dudes you collect, the more you can build your town, and also the better you get at firefighting. Later in the game, you can actually take out like big swaths of fire all at once. Oh yeah, you can firefight, by the way. If you just charge towards fire, it costs you energy because it's dangerous. Just like how walking across lava costs you energy and is dangerous. Yeah, you can do it. This tower might have something to do with facial hair of some manner. What an interesting guess. Um, the town doesn't grow as fast as I would like it to grow. If I made another version, I would definitely make it so that the town grows a little bit faster. Because right now, like, you only end up getting, like, 5 buildings before the end of the game. Whereas, like, we put in upwards of 16. I mean, there are only 5 different types of buildings, but, yeah, your city never really grows super much. It was supposed to be it was supposed to be primarily a roguelike, but with city building elements. I don't know if we 100% delivered on that. But yeah. Oh, sorry, I got completely distracted from what I was doing. This is not actually our goal right now. Our actual goal, yeah. So with Journey, I call it Journey, but I only call it Journey because the abbreviation is JRNE, and so it looks like it would be pronounced Journey. For Journey, this game that we're making for the stream, this text game, so it's event driven. Yeah, let me touch up the outcomes, and then once the game is running again, I'll talk through like how it actually plays out. All right, so event outcome equals 1. So then there's an else to this case, and this is the else. This is the other else case. So else. This is the case that cur ev action 1 is not in the dictionary. So in this case, we'll check if cur ev action 2 is in the dictionary. And if it is, then the event outcome equals 2. However, if it's not, then that means neither of these are in the dictionary, which means there's essentially no outcome. There's essentially like this event essentially like fails, I guess. Actually, I could work around that in another way, but for now I won't. For now, this is fine. So yeah, so I guess I'll say, in this case, I'll say event outcome equals -1. So yeah, this is supposed to be an else case. Else event outcome equals -1. And so now the event blitting, the card blitting. So event side, yeah. So if side. Event side +1. modulo 3. Wait. No. What is a event outcome? L if outro time is greater than frame time and event outcome greater than or equal to 0. Because if event outcome is -1, then we'll just not blit it whatsoever. Alright, and that should fix the bug that we ran into. Alright, so now we'll rerun the game. So yeah, if you read in oops, this is big and crazy and all across the screen. So if you read in JourneyBot chat, yeah, so I'll link to it again also. This is where the text adventure is currently playable. So the text adventure game, yeah, so greetings, travelers. Adventure awaits. Your fate depends on one another, but your actions are your own. I will keep record of your stats, hashtag stats. Good luck to you. Rogue City was made in Unity, and I tend to work in Unity. But right now I'm just working in Python. I'm working with Python in an IDE called Spider, in a distribution called Anaconda. So all right, so I didn't label the I didn't actually. So it says bridge down there because this is an event type 3. But it's actually, the event is actually treasures, and so if you're looking in JourneyBot chat right now, it says you stumble into a hall of treasures. Will you peruse a coffer, examine an ancient relic, or cower in fear? Because I forget if I finished that story, but when I was setting up the text version, I thought it would be hilarious if no matter what the situation, you always had the option to cower in fear. This is an event type. Yeah, so there are events that you encounter on your journey, and there are different event types. So like depending on the circumstances, like yeah. So in the intro it says like your fates depend on one another, but your actions are your own. So depending on what actions everyone takes, like there are varying levels of success. So in the oh yeah, so the coffers and the bridge are actually a very close comparison because they're both of the same event type. So in the case of the bridge, yeah, right. So if we'd gotten the bridge instead of the treasures, then we would have instead. So this would have been the intro. We would have seen a bridge, and there would have been like a little bit of animation to it, and then we would have had the options to cross the bridge if we wanted to. We could cross it, or we could swing, which is supposed to kind of like it's supposed to. I put the cross kind of near the bridge, and I put the swing kind of near the vine, so you kind of know what your options are. Ultimately, I'd want to do much more detailed art for this altogether. But for now, it's pretty basic because I am not an amazing artist. So yeah, so your options are cross or to swing, and then so this is event type 3. Event type 3, you can choose either option, but there are dangers if there's a marginalized victory if too many people choose one option or the other. So the strategy in event type 3 is to split your vote, and like some people do one thing, some people do the other thing. So for example, if so here we have the I could probably do Hearthstone. I'd probably do it on a separate channel though, because like this channel is like just for dev. I'll let you know. I'm also not very good at Hearthstone. I think like my highest rank has ever been like 12, because I refuse to play. I don't refuse to, but I tend not to play good decks. I tend to make my own decks and play those instead. Just because I don't know, that's what I enjoy. All right, so yeah, if like half the people choose, like let's say half the people choose to cross the bridge and half the people choose to swing across the vines, then like look, hey, look, everyone makes it across and everyone's happy. So then the thing that I was in the middle of drawing is the outcome where too many people choose the vine. So we see here, if too many people choose the vine, then the vine actually snaps, and so the people who chose the bridge, like their outcome is fine, but anyone who chose the vines get the diminished outcome. You still get like partial credit just for participation. Like you get like 1 point for participation, I think is how it goes. But the people who cross the bridge get double experience because their action worked out well. If you nail it perfectly, if both options if you guys if the entire group perfectly divides between the two options, or there's a little bit of fudge room, but if they nearly perfectly divide, then you get a perfect victory, in which case everyone gets 5 times experience or something like that. And then there's an incentive for responding fast, so there's an incentive for fast action, and and there are different event types. So depending on what obstacles come up, there are different strategies that the group will want to take to respond accordingly. All right, so we're in the correct layer, right? I hope. Yeah. All right. So now in the bridge, now in the vine snaps, something like this, just to indicate, whoops, you boned, or pardon my language. That kind of looks like flowers, but whatever. I'm gonna also, whoops, wait, what? How come I'm not drawing? Is that layer? Yeah, no, I'm not drawing. Oh, because I have a region selected. So now I'll just indicate weakness here. So it's uh-oh. Oh no. Yeah, that looks like flowers. So, thank you, Vandifer. Yeah, so, alright, maybe I'll just do, a little burst effect, which will also look like a flower, but hopefully it'll look less like a flower. Oop. So, yeah, I'll just do 2 creek lines. I guess, I don't know. No, that doesn't look right either. I'll just leave one. I'll just go with that. But I need to put more dudes on the duders on the thing. Duders on the vine, falling into the water. Oh, and I can do a splash coming out of the water. Whoops, I need a new layer for this. Oh, I have a different layer for this. I just didn't use it. Alright, so, what? No. This layer. Alright, there we go. How far spaced are they? The first 2 are a little spaced apart. Actually, I can move that guy up. Yeah, let's do that, actually. So, let's move this guy a little further up. Oh yeah, Laterman, yeah, welcome back. We're making progress. I think I'm still getting used to how I want to set this up a little bit, so I'm not making the fastest progress, but I think I'll probably start speeding up as I go. Although I also started with one of the easier ones, so there will also be slightly bigger challenges as we go. So I don't know. I'm feeling okay so far. Alright, so oh wait, yeah, that's good. And then copy, paste. How far should this guy go? About that distance. And then copy, paste. And and then yeah, also, so I'll probably only go that far with the duders, because then the last thing will be, sample the water, and, Alright, yeah. There are more types of Unity games you can make than just people getting chased. Did you know that Hearthstone was made in Unity? I think that's true. That's what I was told anyways. That's what I was led to believe. Could be true. So, alright, so yeah, splash. Oh no. Water. Sploosh. They won't all be this light color, but that'll be like the base layer, and then sample this color and paint in some of that paint. Yeah, whatever. That's water splashes. Oh wait, I know why that looks weird. Because it should actually be, I don't know, more like that, I guess. Oh, and actually, I guess some of it should draw behind this little duder. This little duder who could, getting caught in the splash a little bit. But yeah. Yep, sometimes you just get soaked. No, that's probably fine. Yeah, so sometimes you fall in. Whoops. Oh well. And like some dudes probably make it across in that situation. They just kind of have like a slightly rougher landing. Oh, thank you, Lido, man. Was StarCraft 2 made in Unity? That is an interesting question. Alright, so, yeah, this is probably good enough for that outcome. Now we need to put in a, so yeah, the last one we need to put in for the bridge is last one, sorry, I was just playing on my other computer. The last one, yeah, water splash, whatever. Unless you're legit. No, you're trollface troll. Of course, you're not actually complimenting it. Alright, so, yeah, so let's collapse these layers. And, save these out. File save as. So this is outcome 2. Y'all. And this is outcome 2. Y'all. So now we just have outcome 1. Alright, so for outcome 1, the bridge is going to break. So let's go back to other versions that we had. Let's go back to, yeah, I guess, Yeesh. Well, this is slightly awkward. No, this will be fine. Alright, so yeah, let's use let's open 0 and 1 again, and want to thank you, T. Barnes. um, Alright, good job. I hate when that happens, Panda. But yeah, good job, T. Barnes. And yeah, Light Up Man made a Snake game, which we had a link to it before. I don't know if we still have the link to it. Hold on, I'll check. I don't remember what the link to it was. But yeah, it was totally a Snake game. Oh wait, no. Yeah. Alright, so for the Broken Bridge, yeah, I'm using these file open. Let's also get the good ending, because we'll use the same vine swinging. So this scene actually can be pretty much the same, except we won't have that dude. We won't have those dudes. Yeah. So let's so for this part, let's do let's copy. Actually, no, it's everything except that dude. So yeah, actually, let's how do we do this? Yeah, I'll just copy everything except that dude. So select all, and then unselect. Where's the minus? Yeah, there we go. Get rid of this dude. So copy, paste. Alright, cool. So yeah, because the vine dudes are going to be the same, and then dude on the shore. The difference will be that there are going to be a ton of duders crowding on the bridge this time. So I'll really close that now. I'll need that in a minute. But oh yeah, here's the little duders. So yeah, so copy. Paste. Oops. Yeah, I need a new layer for this. New layer, paste. Paste. Oh yeah, actually, I tend to put those guys up a little bit. Anyways, so copy, paste. Alright, too many duders crowding on the bridge. Not going to end well. So yeah, this is pretty much it for the first one. That was easy enough. Although I guess I should actually put in some stress lines on the bridge, just to foreshadow it, I guess. Maybe? Nah, last time ended up not foreshadowing the crumbling of or the snapping of the vine, so this should be fine. Alright, so yeah, so file save as bridge broke outcome 1. I could never forget about you, Comega. I could never forget about you. Comega is our pet troll. Actually, he's doing. Sorry, that was uncalled for. Because you've actually been doing quite well in chat, Comega. So, good job. I really appreciate it when people are able to like play nice and contribute to the discussion and whatnot. So I'm very glad to have you here. No sarcasm. No sarcasm this time. Alright, so yeah, so for frame 2 we'll want yeah, so for one thing we'll want basically all of we'll at least want this we'll just want like the vine part. That's the important part. So oops. Yeah, well, I'll just copy everything except for the duders, because again, the duders are, oops, nope, what just happened? Oh god, what just happened? So the duders are, oops. The duders are the part that we don't need. Oops, what the heck? 100%. Normal scale. Alright, there we go. Yeah, the little duders are the parts that we don't need. So, srsly, unselect, legally unselect dealio. Oops. Nope, I accidentally did 2 lefts around. Oops. I still didn't get all of his foot. Alright, there we go. So copy that, and then, yeah, so we still want the vine dudes to, they do fine, they do great. Hey Abzorn, how's it going? Oh yeah, isn't V-Box cool? Whenever I go back to play it, I enjoy it. Have you found the deck builder yet, PandaFur? Because if you click the little ... at the top of the screen, you can actually change the composition of your, here I'll give you, I'll show you how it works real quick. You can actually change how your deck works, or like what's in your deck. So yeah, if you click the little ... at the top of the screen, you can like a lot of people don't like the S blocks, so like a lot of people take out the X blocks. I like the T bars. I think my favorite build is this one actually. And then if you hit if you hit go and then confirm, it'll start you a new game with your new deck. Oh yeah. So yeah, I didn't show off Iema because oh man, oh my gosh, Light Up Man, that is mind blowing. I'm pretty sure you're the record holder because one of my friends one of my friends made it all the way to level 100, and that was the highest that I'd heard of. But oh my gosh, yeah, 202. That is intense. Iema is a little rough around the edges. You can't find it on my main site. You have to go to srsly.bz/Iema. You have to go there directly because there's nothing links to it. But yeah, and the sad part about this game is that it doesn't work if you're colorblind, really, like, because it's all based on like chroma values. So like, so like the point is that like you collect these little dots in order to pass through the colored territories. So like, if I pick up this red one, yellow is still a wall to me, but I can move on to red spaces. Like orange is a wall to me, green is a wall to me, but I can move across red spaces. So the trick is to get to the crown by picking up the dots in order to like, essentially in order to pass through the squares that you need in order to actually I can just cut right there. So the yeah, sorry Komega. So it's not very playable, but technically if you reset the game by holding down on the opposite side of the X, there's like this there's like a grid system that I tried playing it this way and it's really not very playable. It's technically playable, but it's not like fun. Cause like now like the what is it? The lower right corner dots represent yellow, the lower left corner dots represent blue, and the upper corner dots represent red. So like you can play it that way, but it's just not the same game. It's just one of the things that we did earlier today was I played through and I tried to update the visuals in that mode to make it a clearer message so that so that the game would be playable. Here, I can bust it out. So I tried changing the color shapes to be so it wasn't all circles. It would have like different shapes too. So like I changed it so that the like the yellow is triangles, and then the blue is squares, and the red is the circles, which helped a little bit, I guess, because like now it's a little bit easier to tell like which badges you're picking up and which squares you can move on, but like it's still not there, not really. I mean, it is playable, but it's just not just not good. uh, action buttons? What are action buttons? I don't know what action buttons are, so probably never. But thank you for your offer. I mean, you can play it in this mode, actually, I guess. I'm doing better now than I did earlier. Oh, wait, no. Alright, I spoke too soon. Alright, there we go. Well, no, that's the wrong way to think about it, Light Up Man. It's like, yeah, relatively few people are that colorblind, but that's not the point. The point is that some people are. And yeah, so it's not like I'm actually going to remove all of the color for the colorblind mode. Like the reason everything's grayscale right now is just because I wanted to make sure, because I'm not colorblind. I can see all the colors. I have a pretty good eye for color, pretty good. And then so I just wanted to make sure the game was playable. And so in order to make sure the game was playable. Without color, I just put it to grayscale. So yeah, so this is not actually what the colorblind mode would look like. The colorblind mode would look like more like what we saw before, because where is it? I just have this offset value which I'm using. Yeah, so find references. Yeah, so it'd actually be like, here, save that, I should make that a public value so I can toggle it outside, but yeah, no, it would actually look like, this, and so, like, when people can use colors as a cue, like, they could use the colors as a cue and it'd probably be easier. But then the shapes would be like, would be there as well. Yeah, yeah, isn't that what they always say? But yeah, I've never so like I've never encountered a situation where someone could distinguish colors and I couldn't. So if I'm colorblind, we're all colorblind. So yeah, thank you, Kamega. I don't know if you're high right now or but thank you. Yeah, right? Yeah. It's all relative. Anyways. Yeah, so I'm really sad about IMA because I really enjoy it, but at the same time I don't want to make a game that, like, specifically excludes a whole group of people just based on something that's outside of their control. So if I can nail that visual effect, then I would totally make IMA. Yeah. All right. So deselect this. So for this, oh wait. Oh whoops. There's a vine. Oh, that's hilarious. There's a vine directly underneath. Oh yeah. So what do I do? Oh yeah. So I could just borrow this from any old. Oh no. Yeah. No. What do I do about that? I guess. Do I have it? Yeah. All right. So I can just. Oh right. All right. So I will add back in. I'll go back to the lasso tool. Does it really cut right across that dude? Oh wow, it really does. That's delightful. So let's go like that, I guess. No, whoops, what am I doing? Let's go like that, I guess. Does that work? Oh, so close. I can just touch up the rest of it by hand, I guess. Deselect. Paint like this. Doop doop doop. paint like so. Doop doop doop. That's funny. Alright, so then doop 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 dot dee doo doo doo. Sorry, sometimes I make weird face noises when I am distracted by, like, specifically if it's like a mundane task that doesn't actually occupy my brain. Because if my brain isn't doing anything, then I don't have any, like, narrative to share with you guys, so my brain just is like, oh, here, make weird noises instead. Everyone will love weird noises. Thanks, brain. Alright, so, yeah, now, hey, Mr. Cool, 909090, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. Thanks for tuning in. Alright, so yeah, this is the part where the bridge breaks. So we basically want to I guess I'll start working on a new layer. So let's pick from our old layer that color, so we can start demolishing stuff on our new layer and just kind of bust through it. So yeah, we'll basically break like so. Actually, that part. Whoops, wrong button. No, whoops. Oh, whatever. That's probably fine. And then it'll break a little further this way too. Alright, so yeah, so now actually I guess we kind of want to show that vine a little bit. So I'll probably want to draw that in. I think it was width of 7. I'm pretty sure it was the brush that we used for that. Yeah, game dev's fun. Wait, what was the... ECS or some other game programming patterns, or do you just go in and program stuff? Yeah. That's a good question. I guess my approach is, it kind of depends on the project. I tend to do, yeah, so ECS is what's the entity component system, which is like, so in Unity, like, you have game objects and you attach components onto them. I guess I kind of use like models like that, but I tend to do like the quicker versions of it. So like, yeah, so we have an empty game object, like we can add all types of components, because like the game object itself doesn't really do anything, but we can start adding components to it, which will start to do things, and we can add functionality that way. Yeah, I kind of do. I kind of use like, I don't use like a strict entity component system, but I do tend to think along those lines. I mean, entity component system is like kind of like a logical extension of just like object-oriented programming. So, that's like how I was taught. So, oh yeah, well, yeah, I definitely, like, I don't think of myself as an engineer. I program only to like make my ideas manifest. But so yeah, there's a lot I could be doing way better. But the way I approach what I do is yeah, it's like I do try and learn from like what wait, what's the shading gonna look like here? I do try and learn from like what's popular and current in the field. Oh right, yeah, I was getting this color so that I could do the vines. Oh yeah, I'll use my handy dandy pen for this one. So yeah, it'll basically go like that. Wait, no, it has to connect like there. Yeah. Neither of those. Good enough, maybe? I don't know. Good enough. Oops. whatever. And then switch back to that. Switch back to this. So yeah, now I'll be more like oops, it doesn't have to be that broken. It'll be like a little more broken through here, and then yeah, let's also clean up this edge just slightly by oops, not that, yeah, just a little bit like that. Alright, so yeah, and then we have like the exposed rock faces now. So yeah, we have like, whoops. Oh yeah, right. Just have like exposed rock face here. Just kind of like where it all crumbled apart. And then, oh yeah, and then we have, of course, falling chunks of rock. So this will be like kind of flying down. This should be a little more jagged, I think. And smaller ones too. And then, of course, the sploosh. Oh, well, I'll add shading to these rock chunks first. So, yeah. Doop, 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 doop. Yeah, and then the sploosh. Oh, sorry, chat. Yeah, also, like, I tend to get things working up front, and then, I optimize. I do optimize as I go, but, like, if I'm, like, proving out, like, a small concept, then, I tend not to worry about that stuff. Admittedly, there are definitely ways that I could start thinking about those things more in advance. I just don't consider myself an engineer, and so I never really get hung up on those things. It's not to say I'm better off for not getting hung up on those things, just to say that I don't. Alright, so the sploosh. Oops. Oh no. Why? Why paint? Why do you do that? Alright, so, so let's pick up this color and go to town with it. So for this one, I'm going to go slightly more like upwards, I think, with this sploosh, and more like that sort of thing. Actually, I should do this on a new layer. So like, yeah, sploosh. Oops, that doesn't make any sense. Should not be on top of this bridge. Oops. Ugh. Nah. Alright, good enough. yeah, and so now I have to add duders in here too. Does that look like anything? No, that looks dumb. Why does that look so dumb? Just like something like that. Something like that. A little bit. Oh yeah, I can draw behind that. But not like that. Yeah. Not as much of that, I think. Yeah, more like, just like, that's probably fine. And then duders. Hey! Oh, what do you want to post the link to? If you send the link to me, I can repost the link. What do you, but it depends what your, oh, it has to do with ECS. Yeah, if you, oh, wait. You didn't, I see you saying, if Binri wants to post this link, colon, but then I don't see the actual link itself. If you post the link, I can see it, so, if it's something that needs to be reposted, I can repost it that way. Alright, so, duders, dudes. So this art still hasn't shown up in the corner of the screen, has it? Because I guess, we've just been kind of taking a while, and it just, for some reason, does not want to give us bridge. I guess if I play along, it'll go faster. Oh, cool. This is, oh, alright, cool. So, here is T-Born's link. So, yeah. Wait, I thought that looked good. Why did I think that looked good? Temporary brain outage or something. Whatever. Looks fine, I guess. Alright, so yeah, duders. Dudes. What do they look like? Yeah, so there were a bunch of them in the previous scene. And so there will be a bunch of them, kind of like, copy 5, so, verse 8, 90. There's rotate 90. Wait, no. Oh, wait, no. Yeah, no. That's fine. Wait. What? Why'd you get super blurry? You weirdo. Alright, whatever. We'll just be upside down then. So, alright, yeah. We can reposition them in a second. Oh yeah, so yeah, this one. Flip vertical. Oop. And then I guess select, paste. I guess one of you can be upright. Standing on a chunk of bridge, and then a few more duders. Actually, yeah. layer. Yeah, let's get rid of that one actually. Oops. I just do that. Backspace does not delete it. It's silly like that. Right. I want this dude to be like partly covered in water. So deselect. Paintbrush. No, not that color. That color. And then sploosh. Oh, slightly disembodied. He'll just be waist deep. Sploosh. Alright, so, oh yeah, and then one more dude. Wait, how many dudes are in there? Yeah, and then copy, paste, paste. Yeah. Alright, so this is roughly our other icon. We did it, you guys. We kind of finished one. Kind of save this as... Yeah. We did, like, basically an entire thing. So, how about that? Let's, zoom out. Oh no! Alright. Oh wow, look at all this chat. Excuse me. So, what time is it? Oh wow, it's 8:18 already. Yikes! I wish I got more done today. I guess I did a lot of little things, like a lot of little things spread out here or there. All right, so my goal for my goal right now is just to get the bridge to get to the bridge basically. Climb. No one better shake the tree. We're doing this, you guys. We're gonna get to the bridge. Oh wow. Yeah, it's pretty late. A lot of places, huh? 6 a.m. Whoa. That'd be what, like, Automotos? 6 a.m. That'd be, is that Japan? Or, like, that area? Where'd be 6 a.m.? Oh, Australia, maybe? I don't know. I'm trying to picture what's on that side of the planet. I haven't been there recently, so I'm not sure exactly. So, alright, cool. We saved the kittens. What's up next? Oh, yeah, it does take a while. It does take a while. So, actually, maybe I'll just... I'm going to stop the bot, and then I'm going to speed it up, and then I'm going to play it again. Alright, so, the cooldown is going to be, outro time. Oh, outro time was 0? Oh, outro duration, right. Or outro duration will be 10 seconds, and event cooldown will be 15 seconds. And, like, the events themselves will only go for, 45 seconds. Alright. Speed round. Here we go. It's coming back. Alright, let's see this. Let's see it happen. Oh, Russia. Alright, cool. Yeah, I guess that would be in that same sort of area. You're on, like, the eastern side of Russia, I assume. I guess you'd have to be. Uh, oh yeah, the first one still takes 30 seconds to show up. Alright, yeah, so if anyone wants to play along, we're going to play along to the bridge. You can actually input chats. You can actually input commands in binary chat, but if you want to see the text, it's over in JourneyBot chat. So here we go, climb. I guess I might as well talk through the event types too. Climb is kitty tree. Kitty tree is event type. What is it? It's event type 3. No, 2. Right? 2. It's event type 2 because with event type 2 you want to you want to pick a strategy. No, it's event type 1. Excuse me. It's event type 1. Because in event type 1 you want to pick a strategy and you want to go with it. If people divide their attention and they and both people try different things, then you'll be working against each other. So for example, in Kitty Tree, if people are climbing and people are shaking, then people will fall because the tree is getting shook while they're trying to climb it. All right, so what's up next? Come on, bridge. Come on, bridge. It can happen. It can happen. Omega, you're the worst. No offense, but like, if there were leaderboards for chat right now, you'd be way at the bottom of the leaderboards. You'd have like negative points. Hall of Treasure. All right, so coffers is like the bridge. Excuse me, treasures is whoops, coffer. Treasure is like the bridge. It's you can take either option, but if too many people take the same option, then that option is worth less points because like if everyone goes for the coffers, then the coffers, you know, there won't be enough to go around, or there'll be barely any points to go around, any treasure to go around. But if some people take the coffers, some people take the relics, then everyone prospers. I can make that a reality if you want. If that was a request, if that was a very subtle request, Komega, I can make that happen. All right, so giant boulder blocks the path. Oh gosh, what happened to bridge? Did it? Maybe it showed up when I wasn't paying attention. Okay, yeah, boulder is like kitty tree. Wait, yeah, boulder is like kitty tree. It's better to pick a strategy and go with it. So like, you want to push the boulder to the left or you push the boulder to the right. If people push it from both sides at the same time, that's a lot less productive. Come on, you can do it. I believe in you. I believe in you. Bridge, you can happen. You can happen. You can totally happen. I have faith. I have faith. Goblin arsonists. Alright, I will chase. Okay, yeah, so arson is an example of event type 2. The difference between event type 2 and event type 3 is subtle. In event type 3, in event type 3, you want to cover both bases because if too many people choose the same thing, that thing will fall through. Event type 2 is subtly different because in event type 2, you want to cover both bases because if you don't cover both bases, everything goes to heck. So for example, in the case that the goblin arsonists have lit the village on fire, you want some people to go chase the goblins and you want some people to put out the fires, because if you all try and put out the fires, then the goblins will just like wreak havoc. If you all try and chase the gosh, we're getting everything except the bridge. If you just go to chase the goblins, then the city will burn down. Meadow is an example of event type 0. Event type 0 is a freebie. You can do whatever you want, and the points are random, basically. In fact, in event type 3, you can even cower in fear, and you can still get points for cowering in fear. It's the one time that cowering is actually worth points. Yeah, so I just prefer not to use harsh language, because if you don't use harsh language, then more people can enjoy stuff. There's no one who can't use harsh language. there's no one who absolutely has to, or excuse me, there's no one who absolutely has to use harsh language. There's no condition wherein you absolutely have to use harsh language. That's a fake thing. So by using good language, I'm not excluding anyone. If I were to use foul language, then I would actually be including people. So or exclude. If I use harsh language, there are actually some people who just can't appreciate that. Like if you're like the victim of like severe verbal abuse, then like that stuff literally just triggers such negative emotions in you that like you just don't want to be exposed to it. So the pirate ship is like arson. The pirate ship is event type 2. If you don't if you don't hoist the mizens and batten the hatches, then you know. Wait, what? Wait a second. Wait a second. You talk. Batten. It didn't register Light Up Man Bot 2's Batten for some reason. Except it did. Wait, what? That was weird. Arson again. Blarg. Alright, cool. We got both bases covered. Chase, I guess. If both bases are covered, then like the third person to vote can choose either. Because I wanted it so that, you know, if there are only 3 people, then all 3 people can still participate. You're not like penalized for participating in that case. Whoa, what? Alright, I clearly broke something because that wasn't supposed to, that was supposed to be outcome. Oh, I should be paying attention to what outcomes show up on. Alright, so we're climbing, we're not shaking. Yeah, I need to fix the outcomes, because like we're getting weird results over here, just in terms of who's choosing what and what outcomes are occurring. So we should, the little passengers, the fuzzy passengers, should be something about fuzzy passengers, should be the outcome. Should be outcome 1, right? Outcome 1. Alright, there we go. Little passengers reunite happily again. Alright, well at least that one works. Yeah, but some of the other ones we were seeing like weird results. Come on, bridge. Come on, bridge. Pleasey, please, bridge. Please, bridge, please. Pleasey, please, bridge. You can do it, bridge. I believe in you. I believe in you, bridge. I believe. I believe. Riot. Shout. The riot is like the meadow. You can do whatever you want in a riot. It's a riot. Anything goes. No, well, so to be fair to Borans, it was probably because Komega is a terrible troll. She was probably doing exactly the right thing. She was probably doing exactly what you do when you encounter Komega 5 times. You say no all 5 times. That's the correct answer. If Komega hits on any of you 5 times in a row, you say no to him every time. Trust me. Trust me when I say that is the correct answer. Oh, wow. Oh, congratulations, Light Up Man. That's awesome. What is wrong with the bridge? What is wrong with this freaking bridge that it just never shows up? Never. Since you like Python so much, look up. Oh, someone else suggested Kivy, but this isn't a project for mobile. This is a project for PC. Um, yeah, and I don't like Python. Actually, I'm using Python because it's the correct tool for this particular project. Uh, yeah, and actually, yeah, someone else suggested Kivy before. So yeah, if I ever did need to, if I ever did want to do Python for mobile, I probably should look that up. But I have other better, or not better necessarily, but I have other things to do for. Oh God, it's a riot again! Come on, you're fine. You know what? I'm gonna subdue, because I'm feeling rowdy. Oh yeah, I should also be figuring out what's wrong with the outcome system. I'm guessing I just broke it in the stuff that I was doing, because it used to work. I hope it's that I broke the outcome system, because the other possibility is that I accidentally like broke the broke something more important. I know, right? Just well, I guess on the plus side, I didn't end the stream 20 minutes ago, which I would have if we had gotten the bridge up front. So yeah. Oh, and so I'm probably pretty close to done for the day. Pretty close. Not done, but like getting there. And then one of the last things I'll do before calling it a night is actually I guess I can start to do this now while we're waiting. Ah, we're on a pirate ship again. Batten. Oh yeah, this one didn't work last time. And what's the deal there? Last time Light Up Man bot did Batten and I did Hoist. And we got Swift Action. We got two adventurers got Swift Action, but it said we didn't batten. It said we only hoisted, or it acted as though we only hoisted. Okay. Wait. Now it's acting as if we. No. No. Last time it acted as if we hadn't hoisted, and now it acted as if we hadn't battened. So is JourneyBot just ignoring me? No, it can't be. It's just getting the outcome text wrong. No, it's just getting the outcomes wrong. What the heck? What the heck happened? Kitty tree! Ah! Come on. Alright, we're shaking the tree. Don't climb the tree, because it's getting shook. What the heck is up with that? It didn't properly attribute that we had perfectly completed the thing. But look, if you look at it, it says one adventurer hoisted, one adventurer battened. That should be perfect. That's how you win at pirate ship. And then it should say the ship cuts across the sea like a rusty saber or something like, or cuts through waves like a rusty saber, or something silly like that. So yeah, I clearly broke something. I don't know what. I'll have to go fix that at some point. Bridge, you're killing me. Maybe I accidentally broke the bridge data file and it like failed to load or something, and it didn't give me an error for some reason, or I don't know. Alright, well, kitty tree worked. Although it didn't give us a bonus that time. That should have been a perfect completion. That should have been literally perfect, not just nice. It should have been literally perfect. So yeah, something's really screwed up here. So we have one person doing fires. I'll chase. Gosh, I mean, I guess it makes sense. I was changing how the outcomes worked for. I should pay more attention to how the outcomes, like what outcomes we're getting visually, because if the visual no, we still need to make sure the scoring system's correct. So weird. What? Yeah, and here we... Yeah, alright, so... What is that? That's event type, 2 is super broken. Event type... Alright, you know what? Screw this. I'm just gonna stop it now and not care about, well, no, I won't stop it yet, but I'll... What the heck? Seriously, what the heck? That's super dumb. So... Yeah, what's going on here? I'm guessing it has to do with how we're refreshing the event dictionary. Would that... Sorry for putting my face so close to the camera. I feel like it must be, Comega, you're a super troll and everyone knows it. Embrace it. It's a part of who you are. So... Yeah, What? What then? What could be going wrong here? Was this like pre-existing? Like had it been like before I started changing things today? Maybe it was something maybe it was something that had been broken from the last time I worked on it. I guess one thing I could try is changing how I do edicts. I don't feel like that should... I feel like that should not matter, though. Right? Because this is where the rest of the resetting happens, so... Yeah. I don't know. I feel like that should be legit. Later, man. Hey, have a good one. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for watching. It's nice to have you here. All right. So what is going wrong here? So did was it the oh, is it that I'm no, it wouldn't be that I'm noodling with event outcome, because that... Oh, no. No, outro string and event outcome are separate. Outro string is how we do the text half, and event outcome is how we do the visual half. Because those are, well, technically not always align. What the heck? What the heck? How is it getting half of it right and half of it wrong? That's the thing I don't get. Oh, hey, look at it! It's the bridge! We got it! We finally got it! I'm just gonna maximize it on my other screens. Oh, sorry for putting my face so close to the camera again. I forget how bad that is. But look at it, still do the bridge. Wow, stream delay takes a while. Yeah, it looks at the bridge. Yeah, it's the bridge. Cross is an option. Swing, totally an option. At some point, I want it to be. I want it to. Oh, sorry. I'm watching it on delay, so I'm my my what I'm saying will not correspond. But yeah, eventually I want it to be that like as people start voting, it starts like actually showing the little characters taking the action. So oh yeah, that. Mm, oh, oh. Too many people chose to. Well, I guess one person chose to swing across the vines. Oh wait. Oh no, that's only supposed to happen if. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Huh. That's a little awkward. Because if one person swings across the vines, it's not supposed to. It's not supposed to. Huh. Yeah. So I should put in more case checking for event outcomes. Applied. Hey, how's it going? Sorry. I was just yeah, I just found weird bugs in the thing that I was working on, and I honestly have no clue what they're about. And then I found a slight conceptual oversight, because yeah, if it's event type 3, and you only choose one of the actions, then you don't fail. If there's only one person participating, I might not care about that case. Although I could check for it pretty simply. So, yeah, we're working on a, see, like, you can see, like, little things happening on the bottom of the screen and the corner of the screen. That's the project that we're working on, currently. And, so we just started adding, like, less than perfectly temporary art to it. Like, the art in the corner is, like, definitely temp art. It's, like, it's just strictly placeholder, but then we added in a few images for the bridge scene. So sometimes there'll be like slightly less temp art. It's still pretty temp, but it's slightly less temp than usual. And then as we were watching it play out, I noticed some bugs, and I have no clue what those bugs are about. It's pretty weird, cause like yeah, it was just some like really aberrant behavior. I don't have like a good explanation for it. Sorry. I honestly have no clue what that's about. I feel like I should fix it now, but I'm also a little bit tired, so I might, if I don't get an answer soon, I might shelve it for a little bit. So right, so what are the criteria for like nice and perfect? Can we even get nice and perfect, or does it just never? Does it just hold on? I'm gonna just look at my the log. Maybe it just never gives nices or perfects. Yeah, it seems to have just stopped giving bonuses whatsoever. Like no nice, no perfect. Not in any situation. What on earth did I do to screw that up? It could have been a lot of things. So ugh. No, seriously, how did I screw that up? It'd have something to do with addict, right? Am I doing something untowards? What was that thing that I added in? Because, I don't know, I feel like it probably has something to do with that, right? For key, because I had typos in this before, so maybe I'm accidentally just like screwing something up here. If So for key in ldict keys, if key in top, then when you get the name, and if name not in edict, wait, edict? Event, yeah, edict, yeah. If name not in edict, then we add, we get the file path, and if name is not in pdict, then we add in new data, or if name not in, yeah, if name's not in pdict, we check if there exists save data for this player. Yeah, that's entirely possible, Automotos. So yeah, we get the file path, and if the name is not in pdict, then we check if the file exists. If it exists, we open it, and if not, we start them with a clean slate. But I'm like kind of glossing. I'm not really reading at this point. So, oh, sorry, my face is super close to the camera again. I'm sorry. That seems fine. I'm gonna try, I don't know, I assume it has something to do with the edict. So I'm gonna try moving edict back to where it had been before. That will, of course, break the other thing temporarily, but it should, I just want to see what effect it has on this one thing. Yeah. Save that, bring down the bot, and then we'll put it back up again. Alright, here we go. How about now? How's it gonna work now? Gonna work better? Oh yeah, I left the intro time as 30 seconds. I should bring that down to, it's like, I don't know, like 15 or like 10 seconds. I should bring all this stuff down, just for speed mode, fixed mode, whatever. The event duration is going to be 30. Oh, is that going to screw up? Oh yeah, so the initiative duration is half of the event duration, so that'll scale. All right, so fire. Okay, here we go. So we have fires. I'm going to chase. So, is this better? Did we fix it? We've recognized that 2 adventurers have taken action. Is it going to score us correctly, though? We should get perfect score, because we both, we split right down the middle. Fires and chase. Doesn't get much more perfect than that. I kind of hope this doesn't fix it. It didn't fix it, did it? Nope. Alright, so that's good. Because that shouldn't have fixed it, so I'm glad that it didn't. It was just like one of the only changes I really made in recent history, like that that had much to do with that. So I was thinking like maybe that would have been it, but no. All right, good. So what then? It's like yeah, I mean the only other thing I changed is the whole event outcome business, right? And I never use event outcome for anything except that outro slide. I don't actually excuse me. Oh, I don't actually reference it like for use in logic or anything. So Fires are extinguished, but for how long? That means it did fires. Why? How on earth could it evaluate to that outcome? This is event type 1. No, this is event type 2. Hey Pony, just gaming. How's it going? Sorry, I keep putting my face really close to the camera for some reason. I think because I'm tired. And I keep leaning my elbow on the table. Here, I'll slide it back so it's not as offensive. Welcome to the stream. I'm just trying to fix this this bug that just kind of like came out of nowhere. Cur ev action 1 in addict and cur ev action 2 in addict. If fires are extinguished for how long? Outro string based on cur ev outcomes 0. Outro string cur ev outcomes 0. No. Wait. Where do we set the outro strings? Oh, sorry, my face is still getting close to the camera. Dang it. This is project, I call it Journey because the abbreviation is JRNE, and that sounds like Journey, or that I pronounce that like Journey. But yeah, this is my stream game that I'm making. It's a game that'll actually be played during the stream. Like it'll be like constantly running in the bottom corner of the screen. Here, I'll show you how the graphics kind of work. They kind of occupy that lower space of the screen, so there's like a little army of dudes marching across the bottom of the screen, and then in a moment there will be like an event that pops up in the corner of the screen. Yeah, so it also, there's like a text component to it. Yeah, it's all very placeholder right now. There's a text component to it, and right now I'm trying to figure out why, like how I broke the bonus system, because I something is supremely screwed up right now. Like the game only barely plays. Outro string is definitely screwed up. Cur ev outcomes apop. Did I somehow break apop? No? Seems legit. Outro string, it's like this whole thing isn't evaluating. Because like, when did I start this? Oh, I started it like second to last week in October. So like a few weeks ago. And I've been working on it here and there. I think I've put about a week into it so far. Maybe a little over a week in terms of like dev time so far. Yeah, the details are show up. Those are the details. Show up on Friday. Those are the details. It's gonna run over the course of the weekend. I'll be here. You should be here too. Oh look, it's the one that we put temp art in for. Yeah, I'll be here, you should be here, we're gonna make a game, and then we're pretty much gonna decide everything else on the fly. I mean, one of the things that people seem to enjoy is, at the start of the jam, that's when we get to, like, vote on the theme, and, like, I assume people like it because, it was the part that got the most participation. Oh no, the vine snapped. Although it shouldn't have. The vine shouldn't have even snapped in that case. In that case, the vine should... In that case, this friggin' bug! Sorry. Yeah, be here Friday. And all weekends. And we're gonna make a game. Those are the details. I don't know what you mean by details. Oh, what time is it gonna start? That was a good question. I don't know. What time do you guys want me to start? I guess I was just gonna. I don't know. Uh, I don't know exactly. I don't want to waste Friday because if I'm supposed to start late, then well, I guess I don't have to. I don't know. I kind of want to put all of my energy this weekend into the jam. So I guess I'd want to start like I'd want to start like early-ish. But by early I mean like I don't know because it depends on when I start streaming that day, so it's hard to say exactly. I'll I'll say it'll probably be around like okay, you know what? Let's say it'll probably be if I give a number then like I'm gonna feel really bad when I like show up at a completely different time. But I'll say early afternoon on Friday is when I intend to start. Like early afternoon Eastern Standard Time. Uh, so whatever time that is for you. Um, we're not gonna decide on the theme like instantaneously. So I can yeah, we can spend the startup time just brainstorming themes. I'll make sure we spend a lot of time at the start of the stream really coming up with a good theme so that way by the time we actually vote on the themes we'll have a lot of good candidates to vote from and that'll give people time to show up I think. Um, +7. Oh wow. Yeah. That's unfortunate. Yeah, maybe if I start in the early afternoon, maybe it'll only be like 8 or 9 around your time, and so you'll still be able to be there for the start of it. Hopefully, I don't know. Wow, +7. Did you just wake up? Is it like early in the morning where? Because it's early in the morning where you are, right? No, but wait, you've been here for a while. Oof, yikes. Thanks for hanging in there. um, uh, all right. So what the crump is the matter with this freaking logic here? How did it go so crazy wrong when it used to be so just blatantly easy and correct? What on earth changed? Is my biggest question. Uh, Sorry, I'm gonna switch over to Facecam for a second because I'm gonna try and see if I accidentally like introduce a typo by looking at the file history. Uh, what on earth file is this? This is Project Journey. Project Journey. Journey.py. Did I accidentally screw up any of these things? Event duration, event time. Wait, what? I did not delete those lines. That's just flagrantly false. Oh, sorry, my face is close. Oops. I did not get rid of it. This stupid file diff is just flagrantly lying to me. Oh. Oh, you think I deleted it because I added a line above it. Weirdo. I just added a line above it. Weirdo. Alright, so LDict. And event outcome. That shouldn't have changed anything. That shouldn't have changed anything. I don't think. I don't see how that could have changed anything. So yeah, these are all like all the changes I'm making are completely they're like additive. Like they're not getting rid of anything. I have no clue what on earth could be affecting any of these things. Sorry, face close, camera. Yeah, I've been on for a little while, right? Yeah, I just noticed that too. I've been on for like 8.5 hours. It's not too bad. I think yesterday I did like 10.5 hours. Uh, Comega, no offense, but you're kind of an asterisk, asterisk, asterisk. So that street runs both ways. Um, yeah, no, I don't think I introduced anything today that would be causing these errors. So I don't know. I don't know why we're seeing what we're seeing. I mean, I could try taking out the event outcome thing. Just, but like again, there's no reason that should have an effect. It uh, Comega, it's because he remembers you. Comega, go go back and when you have a chance, apologize. Don't say points. Apologize, and maybe, and then if he bans you, then apologize better, and then if he bans you again, apologize even better than that. That's how you stop getting banned. Okay, does that make sense? Uh, oh yeah, no, I just flipped it over to Facecam because I was looking at my version control and I didn't want to accidentally like show sensitive material on the stream. You can look at the code. You can look at all the code. All of it forever. Look at all this code. Alright, sorry. Yeah, so let's just try, getting rid of that thing that should have had no harmful effect to see if the problem goes away. That's always fun, right? What is it? It was this one, right? Yeah. Cut, save, kill, play. So we might get an error because the reason we put in that fix was so that we can avoid an error. No, that's terrible advice. um. That is perfectly terrible advice. That's some really good bad advice. If anyone needs bad advice, that's some like top-notch bad advice. um. So, all right. Shut up. No. Okay, it still didn't give the bonus. I thought it worked. I thought it just worked, and I would have been so annoyed if that just magically made it work. But no, it's still not working. So that's good, I guess. Because yeah, if I do something that shouldn't fix it and it fixes it, that would be worrisome. So well, that's good. It's kind of it's a form of good. So this is like turbo dumb though, because like I mean, I guess, yeah, no, I guess what I'm, sorry, I'm going to go into Facecam again for just a second, because now I have to believe that this is something that I accidentally introduced, like, in a previous check-in, but, like, it's been a while, right, so, what was even the last, change that I made? Oh, the last change that I made was when I brought back the graphic system, because I'd cut the graphic system for a while. Oh, sorry. I don't know what. I'm just being weird right now. I am tired. I'm admittedly tired. I think I might take the day off tomorrow. And by take the day off, I mean, I think I might do life things rather than stream things tomorrow. Because tomorrow's Thursday, and then the very next day is the start of the jam. And I did what? I did 8.5 hours on Monday. I did 10.5 hours yesterday. I'm creeping up on like 9 hours today. And so yeah, I think I have to take a break tomorrow if I'm gonna make it through the weekend. But yeah, so Friday should be fun. Friday, the whole weekend should be tons of fun. fun shall be had by all. Oh wow, yeah, I did a lot of stuff in my last check-in, so ugh. I say, It could have been a lot of things. That's probably good, right, T Barnes? I mean, every now and again, it's good to get a little bit of sleep, at least a little bit, right? Yeah, it was fun having you here. So yeah, I hope to see you again soon. Speaking of banning you, Komega, I'm right on that line myself because you don't contribute anything positive to chat. You're just a nuisance. You're just a distraction, really. So, heads up, I might permaban you. Uh, yeah. Oh, sorry. So right now I'm just looking over. Right. No, no, that's not a good thing. That's not a good thing, Komega. Being here and being a neutral influence would be a fine thing. Being here and being a positive influence would be a good thing. Being here and being a negative influence is not something to brag about. So I'm just really hoping something stands out to me. Wait, this isn't... Oh, this isn't even the most recent check-in. It couldn't have been. Oh, yeah, alright, so there was a whole nother check-in after that. What's good, I guess? I don't know. Might narrow down the possibilities. Maybe? Oh, no. Nah, I don't know. Maybe... Did I forget to... No, I don't think it actually really changed the, I don't think it really changed, the nature of, how... Yeah, the last thing I did was I re-enabled the graphics and I made the file system... I made data saved in files rather than, just written in the main script. But I don't think they changed the nature excuse me, I don't think they changed the nature of how action commands work because, yeah, no, I don't think I did that. So it wouldn't have been that. It wouldn't have been a failure to read them, and it couldn't have been either because, like I've said a gazillion times, it tallies the players correctly, but then it just acts dumb, frankly, when like making a determination based on that data. So yeah, I don't know if anything. This might just be silly. This might just be pointless to try and find it here. Well, I'm almost to the end of scanning this file too, so let's just see if we can't find it. Please let us be able to find it, please. Sorry, I'm trying to find a way that I can hold my stylus so that my nose doesn't look big. But no, I just have a really big nose. I'll just keep it away from the camera. That way it won't seem as big. Cover it up. No, okay, sorry. This is awful. I'm so boring right now. I should probably just shut down the stream. But if I'm like developing stuff, if I'm like working on a project, I tend to keep the stream up, and I don't like leaving a project broken. Although I guess it's not any more broken than when I found it. I don't think. Like I don't see how it could be. I don't see how this I feel like this must have been a pre-existing condition. So I'll just assume that it was. Gosh. So then yeah, I guess I'll switch back to Deskcam. Uh, thank you, Bo. Um, uh, I yeah, my favorite parts are the parts where I'm laughing, and the other parts are the parts where I'm debugging. So it's always one of the two. um, so yeah, I mean, I guess it's just that time where I have to just like pour over what I'm doing and basically rewrite it from scratch because I'm not literally going to do that, but like I might as well have to. I basically have to because there's something there's just something wrong here and it's not standing out. So I mean I guess I could start putting in like prints and stuff. Uh so yeah, so sure. Uh it's as if like yeah, because it's as if something is going wrong here. So let's say so print frick. Maybe I will just forget it for now. Maybe I will just leave it broken because I feel like I'm not gonna be. Well, for one thing, I'm super hungry right now. For one thing, I'm super hungry, and I don't think the quality of my stream is gonna go up at all from here. So, plus I've been saying for like an hour that I'm gonna be ending it soon. So like, most people have probably already left by now in anticipation of my stream terminating, as I had said it would. But I don't know. Yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna. Wow, there are a ton of people online, and none of them are people that I'm following. All right, so yeah, I'm probably just gonna call it a night, I guess. I don't know if you guys like pixel art, but I think I'm gonna kick it over to Frankie Pixel Show. Oops, sorry, I don't usually spoil it. All right, so yeah, I'm just gonna whatever. The game isn't completely broken; just the scoring system is broken. So I'm gonna leave it like this for now, and I'm gonna call it a night. Thank you to everyone who tuned in today. Thank you for if you enjoyed the program, there's a follow button right below the stream. If you click that, it'll give you updates as to when I'm streaming and when I'm online. Yeah, I don't see that being a problem, Bo. But thank you for the heads up. Um, I don't I don't forget my projects. Part of the reason I don't comment on my projects is because comments are there to remind you of things, and if you never forget those things, then you don't need reminders. But so right, so I was wrapping up. Yeah, thank you everyone for tuning in. Oh yeah, so yeah, this Friday, this weekend, we're gonna do Stream Jam number 3. We're gonna so so we're doing Stream Jam 3 this weekend. Tune in Friday to help us choose the theme. It should start early afternoon Eastern Standard Time. And then tune in all weekend to help make the game, or just watch us make a game, or like submit assets for the game, or like literally anything you want to do to help out. We'll be here, and you're welcome to come and do what you will. So then, what else? Yeah. Oh, so then for like updates as to like what stuff like that, and like what I plan on doing on my stream in general. If you scroll into my info pane, there's a link to my Twitter account, which is at srsly_bz. Sorry, just banning Excomega, putting him out of his misery. So yeah, so I try and post updates about like the projects that I'm working on and what I plan on doing on stream. I post that on Twitter, so follow me there for that sort of information. Or if you ever have just like questions and I'm not online, that's another good way to contact me as well. So anything else? Yeah. So thank you again for everyone who tuned in. Thank you for watching. So I have to. So when I'm done saying goodbye, I have to wait for the stream delay, and then I'm gonna kick it over to another channel that hopefully you'll like. Uh, this guy Frankie, he doesn't really do narrative. Like, he doesn't do the narration thing, which I kind of wish he. I just like it when streamers do that, but he makes really cool pixel art, so I'm gonna kick it over that. So again, thank you to everyone who tuned in. I really appreciate it. I appreciate your support and your viewership and your company and your fun chat participation. So I hope to see you again soon. And now I will wait for the stream delay. If you're seeing this part, it's because I did not time the stream delay very well, and I waited too long. Alternately, if I had gotten cut off earlier, well, you're not hearing me now, but I apologize for that too, because I have no clue how long to wait when I'm waiting for the stream delay. So I just kind of guess. Anyways, I think this is usually about how long I wait, so hopefully this is the correct guess. Let's hope that works. Did it flip over? No? It's not flipped over yet? On my other screen, it doesn't actually flip over. Did I spell it wrong? I don't know what's happening. I don't want to just kill it if it's not going to load correctly. Sometimes I just have to hit the reload button. This is the least interesting thing I've ever done in my life. What I'm talking about right here, right now. I apologize for that.
The chicken now you're right.
Yes. I hope it works. Alright, whatever. Sorry if it didn't work. I'm gonna shut down the stream.